What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trolltek here for another video. So today we're getting into His Man 2, episode 7 today. Now, so for the next week or so, we're going to be catching up on His Man season 2, mainly because I want to watch it, but also I want to get it out of the way. It's just been haunting me for a hot minute. So that's what we're doing today. And yeah, so obviously it's been a while since I watched the first 6 episodes. So I did kind of skim through like parts of my last reaction, but I'm kind of like, I might have forgotten some things, but I'm sure it'll come to me as we go through the episode. But yeah, so we're going to get into episode 7. What I remember from episode 6 was Jun-sung, I think that was his name, and Sung-woo, I think. They were having a conversation about Sun-ho, who was sitting upstairs and hears everything and was like angry basically about it. I can't remember exactly what the conversation was, but it was basically Sun-woo talking about Sun-ho. I can't remember the exact thing of what was happening. And then we had that letter thing where they put letters in the mailbox and then they got them out and see who sent them letters and stuff. And I think there was something else, but I can't remember. I'm sure it'll come back to me as we watch the episode. So without further ado, let's get into episode 7 of His Man season 2. Now, for His Man season 3, I did do a poll a while ago. It's like, do you want me to react to it? A lot of people said no because they said there was a lot of like toxic drama in it. And I'm like, brother, that means I need to react to it. So I probably will eventually do His Man season 3. I'm not sure when. Probably won't be soon. But the idea of a dramatic field show means that there's more good reaction-worthy content. So I probably will check that out one day, but probably not soon. Yeah. Anyway. Without further ado, let's get into episode 7 of His Man season 2. Oh, they're changing roommates. Right, I remember that. That was the thing. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, they're changing roommates.
저도요. 저도 1인실 쓰고 싶은데. 행진의 첫날 나한테.
Oh, interesting. I thought Jun-sung would say, yeah, I want to be with Sung-ho again.
어떻게 할 건지.
저는 4인실 추천드립니다. 좋아요.
The thing is, I would choose a quadruple room for the following reason. Because it's like, think about it. If you're in the single room right? Yeah, if you're alone, you have less time to interact with the other guys than the quadruple room or someone with a roommate has. So really you're in a disadvantage when it comes to like getting to know the other people, getting closer with, the other people. So it's like, I feel like the single room, it would be cool. It's like, I have my own room, but it also feels like you'd be kind of out of the loop a bit. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It seems like the single room is probably not the smartest choice.
그런데 성우 형 몇 층 1인실로 갈 거야?
그래, 그거에 따라 좀 다르지 않을까?
저 2층이요.
2층 1인실?
오케이.
전 4인실 쓸게요 그럼. 아, 오케이.
Oh, that's why he said he wants a single room, because Sung-ho said, I want to be in a single room. So it's like, if I can't be with Sung-ho, I don't really give a shit.
제가 2층에서 있으면 맨날 가면 되잖아요.
Bro's got the strat on lock.
티는 많이 안 냈지만 너무 좋았습니다.
Okay, wait. So Sung-ho and Hyunjin have the single rooms. And then I think Yong-hee, American bro, I'm forgetting his name, Jun-sung, and who else was it? And Hyung-jun, the DJ, are in the quadruple room. Right? And then so that means Sung-woo and who else is left? Wait, Wait, let me go back because I am confusion.
소리 지를 뻔했습니다. 티는 많이 안 냈지만 너무 좋았습니다.
Okay, quadruple Junsung, Jungkook, Hyunjun, Younghee. Okay, that's what I said. Single, Sungho, double, Minsung, Sung. Oh, that's an interesting duo. Okay. And then Hyungjin. Okay.
그럼 빨리 짐 옮길까? 옮기자.
Sungwoo in Min's. I don't think we've even seen them ever interact.
없어요. 괜히 조금 그래가지고 그냥 멋쩍은
Oh yeah, there was a whole little situation with those three. True.
빨리 가야겠다는 생각을 했어요. 마주치면 민망하니까 서로.
Oh yeah, because like didn't he call him and then he called the other guy? I can't remember exactly who called who, but I remember there was a whole weird situation there.
짐 빼볼까?
우려했던 상황이 벌어져 버렸네.
See, this is the most disappointing because like the best scenes were when these two were kind of just together, just having a conversation in their room. So I feel like it's gonna lose a lot of cool moments from that, but we'll see. I guess it's good though because maybe it's like a test of like, from Sungho's perspective at least, is like, do I feel certain feelings towards Junsung because we're always together and we're roommates, or do I have genuine feelings for him? So maybe that's another reason he kind of kept his distance, because he's like, let's test it out. Do I actually have feelings for him? Or is it just because we're in close quarters all the time?
형 거 먼저 내려놓고 와.
아, 나 다 싸놓긴 했는데 그럴까?
먼저 내려놔야 내가 짐 두니까.
예. 그렇게 자기가
Oh, did I sense some? There was a bit of coldness there, Sungho, wasn't there? I don't know. Well, we know there's going to be something going on as a result of what he overheard the last episode, but I sensed some coldness there.
그래서 그냥 근데 그것도 솔직히 모르겠어요. 저도 오늘 왜 뭐를 뭐 했는지 정확히 모르겠어요. 어떤 의도였는지 저도 계속
You know the funniest thing to me about this show is like they take the slightest things as a thing. You know, like, I don't know, someone will breathe in their direction and then they'll be like, oh, what does he like me? What does this mean? I'm like, brother, just calm down. He just said he was just like, oh yeah, you can take it, it's fine. Like it's not doesn't mean anything. I'm telling you, it doesn't mean anything.
결혼할래?
돈 많아?
어?
돈 많아?
해볼게.
차 있어?
너 정도 무슨 차야? 차는 뽑아볼게.
Oh, that's actually an interesting thing. I've noticed this. A lot of Koreans, it seems, don't have, like, not that they don't have driver's license, but it's like not a thing that they're thinking about getting. Like they'll be in their late 20s and not have a driver's license, and I'm just like, why? But then maybe it's the fact that it's like maybe Korea is like a very like Seoul is probably maybe a very like walkable city, so you can just walk everywhere. Whereas like Australia or Sydney, you can't fucking not have a car. Like you just cannot. It's just you cannot not drive. Like it's impossible to do anything if you don't have a car, especially if you don't live like in the CBD. If you live in the CBD, you're rich first of all, but then maybe you can not have a car. But generally,
많이 했어요. 그냥 사실 꼴 보기 싫어고 그 흡연장 가는데 그 창틀 다 보이잖아요. 와, 이쪽 바라보지도 않았어요, 진짜.
because Minsung is in there. I wonder if he thinks Minsung and Sungwoo have a thing. I don't think they do. They give me massive friendship vibes.
걔를 좋아하냐고?
좋아서 못 있겠어.
너가 좋아하는 사람 있고 너의 경쟁자가 있다.
나의 경쟁자?
그러니까 라이벌. 넌 어떤 타입인데?
I personally would just be like, okay, I'm moving on. I don't have time. I'm too old to deal with love triangles. First of all, like because it's one of those things where it depends, like where we are in. If I've just met someone and then there's someone else that also likes them, then maybe I'll try for a bit. But generally, love triangles are like no. If it's one of those things where I've been talking with this person and I've got genuine feelings for him, and then someone else comes in later and the person I'm talking to, or, dating as it were, is struggling with that decision, I'm just be like, I'm out then. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because why, even if I win this goal, even if I end up getting you, like, what's the point, I don't know. Maybe I'm old fashioned, but I need obsessive devotion, not fucking, I'll choose. I'm not sure which one to choose,
승부욕이 좀 있어서
아,
어느 정도는 좀 한번 해보지 않을까?
그치. 근데 사실은 진짜 좋아하면 그게 맞잖아, 그치?
삼각관계. 근데 이미 삼각관계는 뭔가 형성이 되어 있던데.
뭐 얘기하는 거야?
Yeah,
아니,
that's true.
좀
다 알지?
이게
Bruh, I think even the birds outside are aware of the love triangle between you, Junsung and Sungho.
그 사람을 겪어보고 마음을 정해야지? 이런 솔직히 아니한 마음이었던 것 같아. 근데 이렇게 강하고 탐욕스럽고 이글이글하고 공격적인 경쟁자인 줄 몰랐어.
Junsung,
어렵게 있는 줄 몰랐어.
yeah, Junsung is like fucking Zhuge Liang. You don't realize he's a threat until he's fucking, laid siege to the castle. Like because he's so low key, Junsung, and he would rock up and be like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna win this. By the way, oh, I like Sunho. I like Sunho. I'm gonna win this. By the way. That's what I love about him, honestly. But as it contains to like Song Woo's feelings, what I found interesting is everything he's saying about Sung Ho is, it feels like he likes Sung Ho because Sung Ho likes him. It feels like he hasn't really said anything of like, well, the reasons why Sung Ho he's interested in him. The only reasons he's given is, oh, he's showing me affection. He's calling me on the phone. So it's like, I don't know. It's like, what? But like, what about your feelings? And I guess he said that. I don't know what my feelings are, and I'm trying to figure it out by talking to other people. But we'll see.
뭐 인스타 셀럽이라든지 아니면 좀 유명하신 분들이 저랑 조금은 안 맞았었어요. 근데 형준님은 느낌이 오는데 약간 그런 부분이 걸리시는.
Yeah, that's a good point. I can see it. Like, as someone who's similar, like the alcohol thing. Like, I don't drink that much. Like, I'll drink once every. Honestly, on the low end, I'll drink once a year. On the high end, I'll drink like 3-4 times a year. Like, and when I say drink, it will just be like a beer here, a beer there. Like, I don't really drink that much. So I can see that. Like, yeah, like I said, the only time I guess I drink like a whiskey if I go to a restaurant or something like that, but I don't really drink either.
그러니까 딱히 옮길 게 없어서 여유롭네. 다 옮겼어?
다 옮겼어요? 다 지금 옮겼어?
난 별로 뭐가 없었어.
I feel like these two are low-key besties.
그러게 점심 먹을까? 그냥? 뭐 어차피 없을 것 같은데 밥이나 먹자.
Because honestly, these two seem to be the most down to earth. Like, down to earth in the way they're just like chill dudes. The other guys are a bit, I don't want to say high strung, but kind of. They're a bit more high strung than these two. These two just look like a normal, like, just not to say the other aren't, but these two just genuinely give me like a normal dude vibes. Just normal guys, just chill guys.
괜찮은데?
혹시 다들 배 고프신가요? 삼겹살에 비비면 지금 먹자.
좋지.
차돌?
굿.
Actually, no, but then Hyungjun is quite chill dude as well. Honestly, I would say the guys sitting at the table, the high strung. When I say high strung, I don't mean like they're. How do I explain? They're a bit more like. How do I explain? They're a bit more extra. You know what I mean? A bit more like, there's a bit more like pizzazz. And then the guys in the kitchen are just like, yeah, I'm just chilling, you know?
나는 그냥 오늘 하루는 지켜보고 싶어. 오늘은 준성님이 맘껏 하시게 보고 싶긴.
Yeah, bro, you do not want to do that. Like, I tell you, do not give Junsung time because I guarantee you, this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna be like, oh, I'll just observe and I'll just see what happens, and Junsung is gonna absolutely riz the fuck out of Sunho. I'm telling you, bro. Don't give your enemy time to aim his gun. You know, not enemy, but you know what I mean.
하게 맡기고 싶습니다. 그러니까 성우님의 마음을 알고 싶어요. 저에 대한 애정이 어느 정도인지.
만약에 그러면
Bro,
다른 사람이
You just met like 5 seconds ago. Please, like this is the time you should be going on dates with Sungho and like seeing, like getting to know him even more and more. Like, because I think Sungwoo is low key a bit arrogant about this, and not arrogant, but the thing is, like, I feel like he's in this space of I don't really need to do anything because Sunho's gonna he likes me. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. It feels like it feels like he's already, like, he's not saying that, but it feels like he feels like he's already won. So it doesn't really, he's just gonna observe. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's gonna shoot him he's gonna shoot himself in the foot.
또 다르게 보이는 거예요. 확신을 내가 주면은 지금 흔들어야 될 것 같다. 이 생각이 빡 든 거죠.
실례합니다.
실례라뇨.
Oh, this is yeah, because Vinsung had a look on his face when Hyunjin went up and left. So I was like, and now he's here. No, this is getting awkward now. This is getting awkward because we know he has some type of thing for Hyunjin.
형이 제일 표정이 항상 여유로워 보여 뭔가.
행복해 보여.
뭔가 고민이 없어 보여.
밥 먹잖아. 먹을 때가 잘.
Oh, nah, this Sungho's face here is my exact reaction because this is awkward because we know these motherfuckers don't like each other. And fair enough, if I was Hyungjun, I would not like Hyunjin either. Like, he's just made passive aggressive comments to Hyungjun, even now, still making he's been making passive aggressive comments to him since he entered the house. And obviously, when he first met, it was like 5 seconds. He had just met Hyungjun and he was already talking shit about him in like the behind the scenes, like, interview section. So if I was Hyungjun, bro, I would not vibe with him either. I'm be straight up.
근데 내가 섭섭하더라고. 내가 약간 아차 싶더라고.
아 왜? 뭔 소린지.
나는 너에게 향하는 그 사람 있는 걸 난 오늘 아침에 알았거든. 나는 아예 그 존재를 모르고.
I don't like this. What, like, the thing is, no, the reason I don't like this is because, like, Junsung doesn't do this shit. Like, oh, there's someone else that likes you. Like, almost guilt tripping him. Like, because Junsung's like, look, I see that Songwoo likes you and you might like him, but I'm not going to be shady. This is shady. I'm sorry. To me.
아 그래?
네 곁에 그렇게 가까이 있는지 몰랐고.
나는 이틀 차.
And the thing is, bro, you just met each other. You went on one date. You know, it's like you don't have a claim on who he spends time with at this point.
3일차 정도 이렇게 내가 전화를 계속 하고 이 정도 확신을 줬으면 내가 할 수 있는 선에서는 다 했다고 사실 생각했어.
Exactly.
그래서 나도
The thing is, I see what Sungho say. Sungho. Bro, these names are mixing up. But I see what he's saying. He's like, you aren't showing me anything. So, and Junsung is actively showing what he's feeling. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that's where it's coming from.
그렇다고 이거 너가 흔들리지 않게 내가 잡고 싶지도 않거든. 그러니까 억지로 막 여기만 봐 이렇게 하고 싶지도 않거든. 그냥 할게.
알겠어.
I don't like what he did here, man.
그 뭐시기냐?
I like. He says, "Oh, I don't want to be clinging onto you, so you don't make that choice." But it definitely feels like he's setting this narrative up of like, we're going to be a thing basically, and so I'm not worried about anything he does. Like that, I don't know. I just don't like the way he did that. I feel like it was. I don't know if he was trying. I don't think he was trying to be shady, but it felt very shady.
장 보러 가는데 홍준님은 확정이에요? 드라이버라서?
세 명 뽑아야 돼.
저랑 민성님은 가고 싶어 했어요. 아직 항복을 안 해서.
우리 게임에서 갈라 했는데 저거. 평등. 그렇지. 난 상관없어.
저는 사실 선우 형이랑 민성이랑 같이 가기 싫었어요.
Yeah, I knew he thought there was something going on with Songwoo and Winsung. I knew it. It's definitely a misunderstanding, but I could see why he would make that misunderstanding.
만들어야 돼가지고 나랑 준성님은 못 가요.
그럼 내가 갔다 올게.
어? 여기까지 가자.
Oh,
있는 게 나아.
난 상관없어. 가도 돼.
so
그러면 뭐 얼추 정리.
Junsung and Sungho are going to spend time together. I definitely feel like Sungho definitely is drifting more towards Junsung now.
하고 싶은 데라고 했거든. 너무 오지랖 부리니 나? 아니 다 확인을 해봐야 뭐 뭘 해볼 거 아니냐?
I have such mixed feelings about Sungwoo because I actually like him. I think he's genuinely a good dude, but then the way he deals with emotional situations, I just don't like the way he deals with things. I genuinely think he needs to sort through his personal shit. I think he genuinely needs to go to therapy, this guy. I don't think he's ready. I genuinely don't think he's prepared to be in a relationship, even if he does get with Sungho. I genuinely don't think he's in that headspace, to be honest. Just the way he deals with situations. Outside of that, I actually like him a lot. Like, he's probably one of my favorite guys in the house outside of the way he deals with like his emotions and relationship stuff. Because I think the first red flag for me was when he was in episode 1, when they were like just talking about themselves, and he was like, I've never had a fight in a relationship, or I don't like fighting in relationships. So that was the first red flag to me. Well, not fight, but like arguments. I mean,
형도 그 사람한테 호감이 있을 수 있는데 내가 데려가는 거 아닌가 해가지고. 재밌겠다. 이게 방관자.
I love how you can see like the bro relationships forming between like all the combinations. Like you have Songwon, Minsung being mates. I mean, not Songwon. Where'd Songwon come from? Sungwoo, Minsung, being mates, and then you have Junsung, Younghee, Hyungjun, like being the boys. You know what I mean? I guess you could include Jungwook in there as well because he's in the quad room. But yeah, it's cool to see like the different combinations.
아 진짜? 애인이랑 둘이 펜션도 놀러 가? 왜 안 가? 아 진짜?
아니 너는 연애를 해봐. 언제 했어? 해봤냐고 물어봐.
I was gonna say that. Has he ever had a serious relationship? Because he's 21, right? So I assume like at most he had like a high school relationship or something. Because like he's 21, he's been out of high school what, like 3 years, 4 years?
있을 때?
아니 25, 26?
연하는 괜찮은 거네? 연하가 좋은 건가?
Well, it's only like 4 year difference. So I feel like that's pretty normal.
별로 안 가렸어요. 지금도 뭐 그렇게 하는데.
I feel like there is a limit for sure. There's an age limit. I feel like anything more than 5 years is a bit weird for me personally. That's me personally. Like, not weird, but just like I don't know how you would like. Because the thing is, I'm 29. Let's say I date a 25-year-old. Let's say just for thing. Or 24, 25-year-old, whatever. The thing is, it's not even an age thing. It's a like, this person is just in a completely different place in their life. Like forget about the age thing. It's like a 25-year-old, because I remember what it was like to be a 25-year-old. It's like in a completely different like emotional, mental, like financial, like just stage in their life. So it feels like there's just too much things that you would need to overcome. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I think it's a bit messier, especially if you're like in your 20s, you know. I think a 5 year plus gap it's a bit more like hard to get through. But I think if the younger one is at least over 30, then I think it works. Like if you're 35, let's say you date a 30-year-old, I think that's fine, because like after 30, I feel generally you're on the same kind of wavelength and level as, you know, people. Like if you're 32, you're probably at a similar position where you could date a 37-year-old, for example. Right? I think there's less growing that needs to be done between 30 and, you know, whatever other age, where from like 20 to 29, let's say, there's so much like growth happening as a human that a 25-year-old versus 29-year-old is just, it's like worlds apart.
처음에도 막 이러면서 너무 생각한 게 티가 많이 나고, 그 형은 좀 원래 뭐 비밀이 많.
Honestly, I just think he was driving, and that's why he wasn't talking much. Like, because when people ask me questions and when I'm driving, I do the exact same shit. So like, bro's reading way too much into it.
없고, 그래서 약간 그냥 무미건조한 그런 반응이었던 것 같은데.
Now here we go, married couple. Like these guys give me such married couple vibes already, and they're not even together.
다 넣은 거야? 끝. 하루하루 지날수록 뭔가 되게 사람이 좀씩 달라진달까.
Interesting. In what way? Yeah, exactly.
되게 장난기 많고.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He is way more serious now.
뭔가 되게 진지해졌어. 아, 진짜 장난을 좀 많이 쳐.
I think it's because
장난기 많이.
Fucking, I'm trying to pause it. Bro, just let me pause. Why is it letting me pause? Okay. I think it's because he's kind of realized that he doesn't really have time to just be joking around all the time, because it's like they have a limited amount of days. Now he's got a rival, and then he doesn't know his feelings really. So I definitely think that all kind of has something to do with it.
왜 아까 1인실 안 골랐어? 나 1인실 고를 줄 알았는데.
너가 2층에 있어서.
Oh, bro is straight up. He does not have he did not have time for all that fucking.
1인실인데 몇 층 1인실인지 모르니까
그 기분 너무 나쁜 거야.
Wait, fucking, I'm just I hate the website for this streaming site. It has such bad like response time, and just like it's just not intuitive at all. But what I was gonna say is Junsung does not have time for being coy and all that shit. He's like, I'm just gonna be straight up. That's what I love about him.
근데 나는 형 말고도 한 사람을 더 두고 지금 어떻게 보면 저울질하고 있잖아. 이게 위기적이지.
Interesting. That's interesting. Like the other ones that have a similar vibe don't feel that guilt. So it shows how, what's the word? Not selfish he actually is, because even the idea of thinking, oh, I'm so selfish for this, shows his sympathy is not the word I'm looking for. Empathy for other humans and other people, which I think other guys don't really have that same level of empathy. I'm not saying they're not empathetic at all, but it just definitely shows a level of, I guess, emotional maturity he has. These two specifically, I definitely think these two are the most emotionally mature guys in the house, which somehow, when there's 30-year-olds in the house, I don't know how these two 20-somethings have the most emotional maturity, but they do.
내가 해? 좀
되게
시원해.
시원하다.
맞지? 계속해. 계속 하라고? 가위바위보에서.
Man, I love their dynamic.
이런 요리 좋아해.
Honestly, I'm low-key convinced that I've got a theory. I reckon these two at this point, maybe not. I'm thinking these two will probably start dating before the end of the show. This is my theory. I reckon they'll start dating before the end of the show, but they will still have to play along with the whole love triangle thing until the end of the show, because obviously production-wise and producers will be like, okay, everyone's intrigued by this. I genuinely think at this point they've probably already decided that they've chosen each other. I genuinely think the love triangle thing with Sungwoo and stuff is probably for the show at this point. I genuinely don't believe that these two aren't a thing, not a thing, but that they haven't decided to pursue one another, because the vibe is completely different. It's like, I don't believe that the love triangle is genuine. It might be, but I don't know. I just don't believe it.
카트를 2대2로 나눠서 선우 형이랑 좀 얘기를 해보고 싶었는데 아쉽게 그게 안 돼가지고 좀 그냥 기분이 좀 그래졌어요.
I feel so sorry for Yoonhee because he's young, right? And like, he's gonna have crushes, obviously. He's gonna crush the Songwoo, but it's like, he's in such a hard position because it's like, there's such a big age difference between everyone, because like, the closest in age is like 25, right? I think the closest in age to him is Sung-ho, who's like 23 or 24. And like, everyone else is so much older, so it's like, he's in such a position of like, no one's gonna take me seriously. I'm 21. I'm a kid, basically. To a lot of them, he's just like a little brother, and that's just the way he's gonna stay. Especially like who he likes, Sungwoo, who's 31. It's like, I'm sorry, bro. I very highly doubt you have a chance. And even if you did have a chance, I would look at Sungwoo and be like, that's a bit, I don't know how I feel about that age gap right now. Even if he did choose you, I don't think he's going to be chosen regardless. So I just feel so sorry for him. It's really honestly on the people that picked the guys for this show. Like, why would you pick someone so young? You know, like the youngest should be like 23, 24.
근데
그럼 형 계속 쭉이었어요?
이틀째 날부터. 그래서 난 이틀째 날에 좀 충격을 많이 받았어.
Junsung just came in like, you know that one, like, you know the cat that is like, there's like people in the room and the cat just kind of slides in and just sits in the corner of the room and start watching everyone. He literally came in like a cat.
한테 전화를 한 거야. 근데 걔는 잘못 누른지 모르고 내가 자기가 전화를 해야 되는 대상인 줄 알고 얘기를 한 거야.
Yeah.
융이도 오늘
I remember
아침에
that.
내가 말해가지고 대상이 누군데? 안 알려줌.
He's like, I'm hiding that shit, bro. It's the bro code, you know, bro code. He's like, I'm not telling anyone.
어땠는데?
난 그러니까 되게
안 듣는 게 좋아. 왜?
성우씨랑 느낌이 다 달랐어. 완전히 달랐어.
걔랑 데이트하면서
Oh, interesting.
그런 티를 많이 냈어.
Like, it's better that you don't hear who he called. So he's trying to protect Sung-ho from having more hurt feelings, I guess. Or maybe not. I don't know why that would hurt his feelings that Yoonhee likes him. Oh, he could hurt his feelings because Sungwoo didn't tell. No, but Sungwoo doesn't know that Yoonhee called him. So I don't know. I don't know what he meant.
그건 모르지. 형도 어쨌든 그거에 대한 그거니까 이걸로 약간 비교하게 될 수 있어.
I wonder if he.
형이
Wait, I think he told Sung-ho. I think he told who called him just then.
진짜 그때 나이 밝힐 때 나 진짜 좀 심각했어 나.
계속 심각했구나.
근데
그렇겠다.
The thing is, he's 33 and Yoonhee is 21. Like, I'm so uncomfortable. I know it's like technically fine because he is an adult, but I'm just so uncomfortable with that age gap. I'm sorry. I don't care how much you like someone, that age gap is ridiculous. If Yoonhee was 33 and he was and he was 40 something, whatever it is, then I'll be like, that's fine. because Young is a kid, man. A 21-year-old is a child. And I feel so uncomfortable with it. That's just me. And it might just be like this whole dynamic just might be a production thing, but I don't know. But I don't.
귀여워.
무슬이들아.
Oh, the boys are back. The boys are back.
뭐야 왜 아무도 없어?
They're all upstairs gossiping, my bro.
와 진짜?
What? 아니 뭘 놀고 있어? 요리 다 해놓고 지금 쉬고 있는 건데. 왜?
Oh, they were supposed to be setting the table and shit, or like getting the kitchen ready.
에이 뭐 딜러가 어디로 갔을까?
혹시 내 핸드폰 너가 걷어? 핸드폰? 아닌가?
No, wait. I just noticed it. Wait, go back.
고생하셨어요, 여러분.
Look at his face here.
놀면 안 돼?
Bro, I forget his name. Although on the right is like, this motherfucker. That's what that face is. So we fucking spent like an hour going to the shops, getting all this shit. You talking about playing right now, brother?
더 눌러줘. 너 비닐 안 써봐서 난 느낌이 잘 모르겠어.
아 이것 때문에 그런 거. 야 이거 없으면 괜찮을 것 같아.
오케이, 그럼 네 비닐을 봐봐. 네 비닐?
Bro, the tension between Minsung and Hyunjun is crazy right now. I can sense it from even from this distance.
비닐 안 써.
나 봐봐요.
안 쓰는 게 안 나 그냥?
아니야 내가 이거 괜찮은 것 같아. 잠깐만 빛 때문에.
Actually, that beanie does look better. For sure.
근데 내가 아까 열심히 민성이를 일부러 네 옆자리에 앉혔거든.
네.
Oh, he was trying to wingman. Okay, I respect it. Songwoo.
했을 때는 이렇게 어색한 거냐고. 그래서 내가 아까 그 질문했잖아.
Bro is so fucking nosy. I love it.
일단은 좀 이렇게 민성이한테 대답 들려.
Like the fact is, bro's got his own relationship dramas, but he's just like getting involved in everyone's dramas. He's so funny.
형 정체가 뭐야? 형 뭐야?
Though I feel like he's doing this, like getting involved in everyone's dramas, is because like he doesn't really want to pay attention to what's going on in his own life. Like he just doesn't know what to do, so he's just kind of trying to divert his attention away from it. I think that's the main reason he's like just being nosy as. It's more like to divert his attention from his actual issues that he doesn't really want to deal with.
지금 민성이한테 관심 있었던 거 아니에요?
누구한테?
민성이한테 관심 있었던 거
아,
아니에요?
우리는 이런 얘기하는 사이거든.
Oh yeah, Hyunjin thought they were cozying up.
있으면 잘 못해요.
그러니까 그런 사람 같아요.
뭐라고 하지? 뭐 사랑의 카운셀러
That's what I've been saying. He's just consulting everyone.
를 바라보는 시선이.
Wait, don't tell me he's gonna have a crush on Sungwoo now. Please, we've got enough people with crushes on Sungwoo. Okay, we got some progress. He's actually trying.
감사합니다. 그안 입어 지금? 입어야 돼.
Why did he give it like that? That was the most unromantic way to give it.
왜 이러지? 뭐지? 뭔가 조금 신경을 써주는 것 같은 느낌?
밥 안고 있어라야.
Bro, Minsung kills me. He's so blind. He's so blind. Like he knows that Hyungjin likes him, but then he's like confused when he likes him. He shows that he likes him. Like the thing is, bro is questioning when he's ignoring him and when he's giving him attention. Just pick a side, Minsung.
고기 같이 구울래 그러면? 그래? 네, 우리 둘이 구웁시다. 이렇게 돼 있네 이거.
Honestly, outside of Sungho and Junsung, because those are my boys for real. Outside of them, Yoonghee is probably my favorite member of the cast, just because he's so chill. He's just a chill young lad, you know. Bro was disassociating just then.
하기보단 부러웠어요 그냥. 좋아하는 사람을 이제 그런 환경에서 보면 뭔가 또 새롭게 보이고 그렇잖아요. 근데 적극적으로 뭔가 하려고 하는
Okay, calm down, brother. He's just getting the barbecue ready.
둘이 더 잘 붙어.
이 은근 뭐 다 잘하네. 너 약간 군인 체질 같아 너는.
Bro, I'll tell you, the standard of gay men is so low that it's like if a guy breathes, they're like, oh, he's so attractive. I'm like, brother, no, because it's like men are just, you know, men is shit. You know what I mean? So the standard is so low. You know, like for example, when you date, like when you're dating a woman, or like when you're dating a woman, it's like the standards for a good woman are so high because there's like the standard of women is a higher level. You know what I mean? So it's like when you're dating guys, it's just like fucking, oh, he can make a sandwich, or I don't know, that's just an example, whatever. Or he cleans up after himself, gold. You know what I mean? Like, it's so funny to me. Because at the end of the day, gay men are still men.
쌈을 싸줄 거라고 생각을 했거든요. 그게 누가 오는지를 많이 보려고 일부러 계속 제가 고기 냄새 배는 거 진짜 싫어요. 아유, 누가 좋아해 그렇게 연기 나고 그런데.
Oh yeah, this is why I don't like this guy. Right? And look, inherently what he's doing is not bad, but I just don't like fake people. Like, not fake. I don't know if fake. That's a bit harsh, but my point is I don't like people that they do things strategically to, you know what I mean? Like in these type of situations, they're strategic about it to get like a certain result. It's just like, because when it comes to things like this, like romance especially, is like it should all, in my opinion, be like naturally, like happen naturally. You act like yourself, you do what you would do normally, and the result of that is what you receive. You know what I mean? Like that's why I just don't like him. I'm sorry, I just don't. And I'm sure it's like on purpose sometimes, like the editing of certain things that makes him look kind of like the bad guy, because I think that is the image they're painting with this guy. But I just don't like his base behaviors and the way he does things.
앉아.
Oh, here we go. Bro is cheesing. He's like, yes, my wingman is working. I love how confused Min-sung is all the time.
앉아. 뭐 하는데 여기?
Oh shit, I forgot about these two as well having.
생각보다 까칠한데? 아.
엄마.
춥다.
Honestly, I don't get, like, you know, I know they technically have this thing going on supposedly. I still don't believe that him and Jung-sung aren't dating at this point. But even if they aren't, I just don't get that romantic vibe between these two. You know, it's like such a friendship vibe. Like, in my opinion, like if I saw him on the street, for example, I would be like, there's no way I'm being like, oh, they're a couple or a potential couple. No way, I reckon. Okay, Hyungjun. Bro's going full throttle now. Suddenly, after he got advice from Sungwoo. I think he was hesitating because he thought Sungwoo and Min-sung had a thing. But now he knows they don't. Oh, Junsung is definitely fuming in the corner after that.
잘 나왔어?
응, 잘 나왔는데? 근데 안 친해 보여.
둘이 안 친하잖아. 둘이 친해 보여.
That's actually a vibe. That photo is actually a vibe.
날 거부한다니까.
좀 다가갔어.
날 거부한다. 민성이가 거부해. 아니, 민성이가 너무 거부.
Yeah, the difference in facial expressions.
할 수가 있어?
날 거.
없어요. 아, 이게 뭐 저 혼자만의 뭐 착각일 수도 있고 뭐 생각일 수도 있는데 자주 쳐다보더라고요. 눈을 자주.
Though I get it from Min Sung's perspective as well, because to him, he doesn't know what the background of why he was ignoring him. So him, he's just like, okay, what's going on? Like, do you like me? Do you not? Like, what's happening? Like, so I could see the confusion there.
했거든. 근데 그 말조차도 피하려고 하는 거야?
Bruh, Sungwoo is the G. Honestly, he's such a good friend. Like, don't get me wrong, I've criticized him because I don't think he's ready for a relationship. As a person, he's genuinely a good dude.
몰랐어? 몰랐지, 그게 그 정도라니까?
Bro's just clocking it because Sungwoo is blinded by his own relationship dramas.
저 완전 조금 헷갈리고 하고 있었는데.
But to be fair, these guys,
확실해진 느낌.
Minsung and Hyungjun are a bit more low key. I feel like it wouldn't be obvious if you weren't like paying attention to them.
먹어라.
쌈 싸왔어요. 쌈새. 시골.
Bro, I don't know if that is such a large piece of fucking.
야, 이것들아, 형님부터 챙겨야지.
Who's he giving it to? Oh, he chose a safe option.
내가 진짜 맛있게 싸.
진짜 맛있다.
어때?
진짜 맛있다.
Because if you give it to someone who likes him potentially, then it was going to be a whole like, oh, does he like me now? So that was the safest option song which could have chosen. Are they putting celery on the fucking bar? I've never seen anyone put celery on a barbecue. I've seen like carrots and tomatoes and like capsicum and that stuff. That looks so fire, man. Like barbecues are like my favorite form of food.
그냥 싸다 주라고 할게.
약간 예상치 못해.
But honestly, I'm gonna say this: Turkish barbecues are superior to all other barbecues, and the reason I say this because I've seen different cultures do the way they do barbecues, and I just no one does them like us. I'm sorry, guys, because what I've seen a lot of cultures, including Korean one, is they only have like 2-3 ingredients in a barbecue. They have the meat, they have some rice maybe, and like the salad leaves, like at most. When you go to a Turkish barbecue, bro, at least my family's, it's, you got your rice, you've got the meat, you got breads, you got your Lebanese bread, you got your Turkish bread, you got your sliced bread, whatever bread you want. Then you've got like 7 different types of salad. You got like carrot salad, then you got like chili salad, a chili yogurt thing. And then you've got like pasta salad. And then you've got like a million, and then you've got like traditional Turkish salad, which is like tomato, lettuce, purple onion, some other stuff. There's like a million salads and then a million other like pastries as well. Like that's how my family does it, at least. Like I say Turkish, but like it also depends where you're from, because the barbecue etiquette changes depending on which region in Turkey you're from. But generally, my point is it's superior to all other barbecues. I said it.
모르겠어 사실.
그래. 부드럽다.
4일 했는데.
Also, they're halfway through the experiment because it's 8 days total.
단체 데이트 하면 뭐 어떤 거?
뻘 체험.
Mud wrestling.
산타기.
내가 무슨 데이트 하든 데이트 선택권이 있어야.
Man, that takes me back.
다 같이 뻘 체험.
That takes me back like a motherfucker. Speaking of mud wrestling, I remember when I would go to Turkey to visit family and shit. There was like these I guess chunks in front of like the apartments. There was these like squares of like plants and stuff. And in one of them there was just like this it was literally it's like a wrestling size ring thing of just like pure mud, and me and my cousins would always like wrestle in there. And it's crazy to me because like parents today would not allow their kids to just chuck them in the mud and wrestle one another, but they did not give a fuck in the 90s.
뭐 하는 줄 알았는데
사람들
그냥 소소하게 그러고 들어갔는데 10명이 있어.
맞아 10명이 카드 들고
빵 하고 이제 풍선 날리고
안 돼, 안 돼.
다시 나가
그런 건 싫어.
사람이 불러줬다. 이거 안 돼. 서프라이즈는 괜찮은데.
그 막 무대 같은 거 해주는 식당 있잖아.
Yeah, nah, that's not for me either, bro. Imagine you come home and you're like, I'm gonna chill now and be home, just relax, and then you go into your house and you got to deal with humans, and just like you've got to put on your outside personality suddenly without knowledge, and you're just like, oh shit. Not to say you fake your personality when you go outside, but you kind of soothe the edges of your personality when you go out, for sure. It's not even a thing of like you're being fake. It's just necessary to do that. Because if I didn't code switch, I guess, outside to how I act at home with my family, trust me, people will think I fucking hate them. Because naturally I speak quite, I don't say harshly isn't the word, but very bluntly in general. And I have to soften that for people that I'm meeting for the first time or just like that I don't know too well. So yeah, that scenario is probably one of the worst things someone could do to me. Again, that's an exaggeration. One of the worst things someone can do to me, but you know what I mean? It's like one of those things. It's like, don't do that. Because that can go wrong so easily.
나오는 거야 밥 먹고 있는데.
피아노 치고 노래 불러.
나
이건 다 불어? 다 불어?
나 이래야지 뭐. 이래.
I guess they're talking about their worst dates or their worst like experiences.
그런 짓은 안 해.
What do you say?
서프라이즈는 괜찮은데.
그 막 무대 같은 거 해주는 식당 있잖아. 그런 데서 갑자기 애인이 막 나오는 거야 밥 먹고 있는데.
Nah.
나
이건 다 불어?
Nah.
나 이래야지 뭐.
I hate. Maybe it's fucking. I don't know. Maybe it's. I hate joy, but I hate public displays of affection and just like those type of shit. I hate it. I'm sorry. Just don't like it at all. Because I feel like the reason I hate it is obviously it's embarrassing, but it's also kind of puts an expectation on your partner, whether you're dating or not. It puts some type of expectation of how they should react to that situation. So I don't like it from that perspective as well.
자 조금 더 붙으세요. 네 찍어요.
용이한테
But I like how Jun's like basically was like, get your ass over here. Bro does not give a fuck. I respect it.
이게 너가 차에 다른 사람의 그러니까 게이의 친구의 무슨 블루투스가 이렇게 연결돼서요. 애인
Oh,
내차 그러니까
너의 애인 차에
like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it is a red flag, but it's also one of those things is like, if you don't trust your partner, why are you with them in the first place anyway? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if you do see red flags, even if you do trust them, you should kind of be a bit suspicious. But like, the thing is, because this is my thing. I've never really been scared of being cheated on. And the reason is like, if I am, it's just done then. Like, I'll just get out of that situation. Like, I just break up with them. It is what it is. Like, people that are scared of it, I can see why people could be scared of their partner being unfaithful. But if like you don't trust them and that's a possibility in your brain, then why are you even in that relationship in the first place? And if you, like, the thing is, if you are trying to prevent it, like being cheated on, it's like, trust me, you can't. If they're going to cheat on you, they're going to cheat on you regardless of if you stop them from hanging out with other guys or girls, depending on their sexuality. Like, it doesn't matter. You know, like, they're going to cheat if they're going to cheat, regardless.
다른 남자의 블루투스가 연결이 돼 있어요.
Like, the thing is, they could just be really good friends as well. You know, like my phone connects directly to my best mate's like Bluetooth as well. You know, so it's like that's not like too much of a red flag in my opinion.
깻잎 그런 거.
일단 물어는 볼 것 같아. 왜 연결돼 있냐. 물어보고 얘가 살짝 좀 얼버무리는 게 보이면 바로 일단 뭔가 숨기고 있는.
That's true.
가세요.
하고
Junsung like, get the fuck out of the car. We're gonna figure this shit out.
못할 것 같아. 둘이 뭘 했는지. 아니 블랙박스 까봐야지.
아 그거는 그 잘생긴 사람이
Bro,
지나가면
bro, we're full police detective. He's like, let's check the black box. Let's check the camera. Crazy cunt.
와 얘 진짜 잘생겼다.
내가 그래. 근데
What did he say?
블랙박스 까봐야지.
아 그거는 그 잘생긴 사람이 지나가면 그걸 인정하는 거. 와 얘 진짜 잘생겼다.
내가 그래.
Honestly, that would be almost a green flag for me. The reason it'd be a green flag, it depends how they would say it, obviously, but it'd be a green flag because if they're saying that, that means there's there's nothing that they're hiding. You know what I mean? Because I feel like someone that's going to cheat on you wouldn't do that type of shit because then it would be obvious that they're going to cheat. You know what I mean? Like I feel like someone that says, "Oh, that person's attractive," won't doesn't have that thought process of I'm going to be unfaithful or that kind of they wouldn't make that kind of choice. I feel like obviously it's not 100%, but I feel like it's more of a green flag than a red flag. Depends the tone and depends how they say it, and it's like I guess it changes, but generally
오늘은 전화 대신 음성 메시지를 보내게 됩니다. 음성 메시지는 뭐 몇 초가 될 수도 있는 거고 몇 분이 될 수도 있는 거고.
1시간.
1시간 동안 혼자.
Oh, it's a voicemail instead of calling them. Interesting. Are we going to get all the voicemails this episode, I wonder? Wait, let's see how long we got. Oh yeah, we still got like 10 minutes, so maybe we'll get them all this episode.
네.
Wait,
이제 얘기해도 되나요?
I was going to say these two aren't rooming together, but it's a conversation.
지금 호감 가는 사람 몇 명인지 물어봐도 돼?
나? 네. 오늘 전화하고 싶은 사람은 다른 사람이라는 것도 분명하게 말하고 싶고.
I wonder, he's probably going to call Sungho, right? I don't know who else he would call.
말하고 싶고.
솔직히 안 좋죠. 내가 호감 가는 사람이
At least he's honest with you, though.
마음 붙였다는데 기분이
Like I would even if your feelings are hurt, like even if I was in that situation, I'd be like, okay, that sucks, but at least I know what's going on, so I would respect it.
다운됐던 것 같아요. 그 말 듣고 다운됐습니다, 진짜. 나도 고마워. 그래도 이렇게 말해주는 것도 쉽지 않을 텐데 말해줬어.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like it's actually worthy of respect. Like I've been giving Sungwoo a lot of shit, but I think he is growing as a person, like when it comes to emotions and shit. I wonder if he's still gonna call Sungwoo. I mean, give him a voicemail. I reckon he'll still send the voicemail to Sungwoo. Okay, we don't even. Oh, okay. I thought this was Junsung. I was gonna say we don't even need to think about who he's gonna call. He's probably gonna call Yoonhee.
아무튼 see you soon. Bye.
Bro didn't say anything. Or did it just like cut it out what he said?
계속 고민을 하다가
Yeah, I don't know who he's gonna call, bro.
정해놨어요.
Because I did sense a slight vibe between him and Minsung in the barbecue when they were like laughing and giggling and like feeding each other and stuff. So he might call Minsung actually.
방해하거나 회방을 놓고 싶진 않은데 성우님의 마음을 알고 싶어요. 저에 대한 애정이 어느 정도.
So he might call Sungho. That's pretty mature though. He's like, I don't want to do this whole cat and mouse love triangle shit, but I'll just express my feelings one more time.
안녕. 저는 성우님에게 충분히 표현했기 때문에 성우님의 선택에 맡기고 싶습니다.
Honestly, Sunwoo dealt with this situation how I would deal with it if I was ever in this love triangle situation. I'd just be like, look, this is this is the way I feel. Your choice, whatever. This is the last. I tried. This is the last thing I'm trying. I'm not gonna get involved anymore. Like that's the way I would do it as well. So I respect it. Junsung's gonna call Sungho. It's not even a question. Like
들어가서 보자.
I definitely think Junsung's the most solid guy in the house. Solid in the, not to say the other guys are not solid, but solid in a way of like, he makes a decision and it's that's it. It's done. This is what I've said, like what I'm pursuing. This is what I want. That's it. I don't have any alternative options. I don't want to shop around. I don't want to go on dates with anyone else. It is what it is. Like I respect it so much.
끝날 때까지 직진을 할 겁니다. 나태해지고 싶지 않아요.
See, I'm not sure who Sungho is gonna call though. That's the only thing. He's probably so pressure. There's so much pressure because he's like.
계속 고민을 좀 했어요, 선우님.
Yeah, because it's like he still likes Sonu, but then now he's getting feeling for Junsung, and then there's the thing of if he chooses Sungwoo, he's gonna feel guilty towards Junsung, and then the opposite is true as well. So I feel like because he's a nice dude, so like I feel like this guy has the most pressure in the house. So I'm gonna say I still think the theory that I think Junsung and him are already dating.
이 얘기 해주고 싶어가지고 음성 메시지 남겨.
Because honestly, at the barbecue, I didn't see Sungho really have any desire to like get closer to Sungho. You know what I mean? Like there was no, like, he didn't really do anything to interact more with Sungho. Like, yeah, they had that joking moment with the four of them, but there wasn't like a personal moment with them. So that's why I don't believe that there's still this love triangle actually happening, but it's just for the sake of the show that they're just going to continue it. Where I think it's already, these two are probably already dating. Well, I feel like he called Sunu though, just for the drama of the show.
왔으면 좋겠고 왔을 거라고 생각하고 있어요.
Oh wait, if he says I suppose he will, maybe he called Junsung.
생각을 하니까. 그래서 나 여기서 뭐 더 엇나갈 생각도 없고. 그리고 원래 표현이 있어서 약간 소심한 성격이기도 하니까 뭔가 혹시나 서운해할까봐.
I can see where he's coming from. It's like it seems his emotions are really strong, right? So when he comes off a bit, if he like exposes his emotions, he comes off a bit extreme and extra and like intense. So I can honestly relate to this. I can definitely relate to this. And especially I think he's still young. Like he's like in his mid-20s at this point. So it's like something that you learn as time progresses to express your emotions more. I think he's like 26, 27, something like that. So I can 100% see where he's coming from. And to be fair, I don't think he hides his emotion. I think he's just kind of reserved, interestingly enough, even though he is like the life of the party a bit, but he's also reserved when it comes to himself.
반대로 가면은 어떻게? 너 뭐야? 다 설명해줘야 될 거야. 알겠지?
Yeah, I was gonna say this guy is like Junsung in that he's very like how do I explain it? He's kind of like he's very just straight. Like it's just a straight line. There's no like, you know what I mean? There's no like in his head, he's probably already decided he wants to get closer with Min-sung, especially the cookie situation. And then to him, he was like, okay, what the fuck? So you calling other people and it's like, what the fuck in his head? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not blaming Min-sung because it's like, you just met each other, but that's just the way he is, you can see. Which is probably why he was ignoring Min-sung as well.
이미
before.
마음을 먹고 있었기 때문에 직진한다고 생각을 했어요.
So, but he's gonna say, he said, I believe in Minsung to call me, right? If he doesn't call, this is gonna be drama island. Total drama island. But I don't know who else Minsung would call, to be honest. He did say this top 2 for me.
아, 새하였어요 진짜. 아무
I don't think he's gonna call Hyunjun. I think he's gonna call someone else. Who's the second option though? I can't think of anyone except for Hyunjin, to be honest. Like, that's it.
내가 누군지는 맞춰보고.
Yeah, it's got to be Hyunjin, I reckon he called. Or, I don't know who. I say Hyunjin, but it could be anyone. But I don't think he called Hyunjun. That's what I'll say.
형진이 형한테 메시지를 보냈습니다.
Yeah, I told you. I knew it. Because I could sense that vibe. I could sense the vibe between the two of them. I could sense it. Fucking, like, the thing is, you can't really blame Minsung because it's like you're getting to know people. But at this point, it's like, you've only got like 3 days left. So I feel like at this point, it's a bit weird to just change direction suddenly. Like, because you were like stressing that Hyungjun wasn't showing you affection. And then as soon as he shows you affection, you're just like, oh, I'm curious about this other guy. I don't know. It's like, I can't be like, oh, why are you doing this? Like, what? But then also, like, what? You know what I mean? It's like one of those things, like, I get it. But also, like, what are you doing? Inside, like, why now? Like, if it was like the first 2 days, I'd be like, okay, yeah, he's curious and whatever. But to be fair, I guess, yeah, they came into the house at the same time. So it's like, I don't know. I get it. But also, I'm just like, why? I get it. But I'm also like, why? I think more than anything, I understand why he made this decision, but it also shows like it's an early, I'm going to say beige flag, not red flag. It's an early beige flag of like, how can I trust you when you show indecisiveness and just a flakiness so early into our interaction? And I understand he's not doing anything wrong because they're not dating, but there's still, I think, even before you start dating someone, there's signs of the decisions they make about things that you're just like, if you're making these type of decisions before we start dating, once we start dating, it's going to get even worse. So like, for example, if I meet someone, like even before I'm interested in them or whatever, I'm literally scoping for any red flags I can see, just like how they talk to other people, how they hold themselves, the things, their opinions, like the way they move their body. Like there's a lot of things you can look at someone and you're just like, I can see where, especially as you get older, I can see where this will go if I get close to this person. You know what I mean? Like my number one turnoff is, for example, if I go to let's say you go to a first date, dinner, whatever, the way they treat the staff and talk to the staff is my number one like signifier of like, okay, this is a possibility or instant no. But yeah, that was episode 7 of His Mess Season 2. Hopefully you enjoyed my reaction. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.